Okay, part 3 of our playthrough, and we're at a bit of a crossroads. Because the next one, Inner League, is the FF Challenge, and we have 2 MX-5s and an A86, and neither of them are FF. They're both all FR cars. And we're going to need more power to get through the FR Challenge. So, I think the move is, as much as we love the red MX-5, we're going to have to drive the green one, because it has a little bit more power. And I'm thinking we slap a turbo in it. So let's do that. Because we could also do the NA tune-up. That gives you 160 horsepower. Turbo, 245 horsepower. Yeah, this is the move. 245 horsepower for 4,500, like... This might be all we need. So... Let's see, we literally doubled the horsepower of the car, pretty much. And let's see how we handle Grand Valley. We're gonna be against some higher cars like a BMW and Sylvia and Mercedes SLK. This game is only on PS2, natively, but you can emulate it. Good enough here. We have another MX-5, but I have a feeling that's not gonna be good. They're not going to be good, unless they have upgrades. Let's see how our turbo does. We have a Sprinter Torino Lexus IS 240SX Fastback. I'm guessing the 240SX is probably going to be the one. Got a turbo now. The gains on this are extreme. Wheel spin. We are flying now. This thing's got pickup. Dare I say this is overkill? Don't squeeze me. Dare I say this is overkill? I know we're against the 240SX, but maybe 3200 wasn't the way to go. I don't know. The cars need to be faster for later on. Oh man, a little spinella there. Mini spinella. Big drift. Have fun with this. Yeah, putting 200 horsepower turbo in Vendetta, a little bit sus. But we aren't pulling away from the field totally. I should say we keep it on. Let this happen. Looks so fun to drive. It is. I'm driving terribly in this, but I can be more forgiving in this regards because of power. I thought the stage 1 turbo would only get at 30 horsepower, but 245, like, how can you ignore it? It'll definitely come in handy when we have to do the MX-5. Slightly sleeping me up. Pulling away 1.6 seconds. Long run. thought the BMW and Mercedes would be in this race. That's why I anticipated. Those cars are 200 horsepower. It looks like the game did a little trolling. I still think we're holding up pretty well. And you do gotta remember, these races have rubber banding. So, if I'm in a faster car, these guys will catch up. It's not like I'm driving an LMP. Big angle. Big slide. Just the tease the 247. Actually, the other MX-5 is also holding up pretty well. This thing was just an absolute rocket off the line. With one turbo. I mean,
Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
Just at the end of the segment. Immediately at the end of the race, Asphalt 89. Welcome to Oof Tier. Thank you very much for becoming a member. And also, congrats on recently hitting 80,000 subscribers, man. But, Poggers, the Asphalt's not leaving us completely. But yes, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy Gran Turismo, because that's what we're going to be playing. But have fun with the emojis, man. But yeah, first member, first sub-alert, which appears now at the bottom right. Yeah. That shot is great. Anyway. Let's go. Race 2. Special stage route 5. Just out of curiosity, would taking off the turbo help us? I'm not sure. But I don't mind the stream of money coming in, 1500 per race. That makes us back to turbo for sure. So, I like that. What's my prediction on GT7? It is going to be a game that comes out. That is my prediction. So yeah. We got Sylvia, Lexus IS, Breno. Let's see. You think no turbo would be wise? Although this is special stage route 5, so it's got a long straight and it would really hurt then. But, no. I'm gonna keep it on for this race. If it's like embarrassingly fast, then we might take it off for the last race. It's nice Asphalt 89. Gotta go to IRL job. We start next month, so I got a little bit of time before I have to get grinding. The Genzi Aquila. Let's see. Squeezing through the pack. And again, on the Clubman Cup with our stock MX-5, we were also pretty struggling. Not sure, but maybe we could swap with an oil change and take off the turbo and see what happens. Consider that. Remember grinding in real life, yeah, is a lot better than grinding in racing because you get a paycheck. Fully agree with that. You know, it is nice to like put in all your hard work and then at the end of 2 weeks you see a paycheck come in and you're like, oh yeah, I did this. And then you get to have fun with it. I may be young and stupid in my early 20s, but that's what being in the 20s is all about. Alright, so yeah, on the straight, this thing is a rocket ship. But I think on race 3, we'll take it off and see how. But for the crowd that likes to see total domination in a fast overcrowded car, here you go. 3.7 seconds pulled out in one lap. That is embarrassing. No. Still have the 1 second delay, so we're making do with it. The other thing is the game is running at 60 frames per second, but I'm only recording at 30. I wonder how that's going to look on the stream, on the archive. But that's just the limitations of the Elgato capture card. There's no capture card that does 60 frames per second with component support. At least none that I have. I have the Elgato Capture HD, which is what I'm using right now, the old one. And I have the HD60S, which is what I normally use, but it doesn't have a component port or anything. I need to buy a splitter, which reduces the quality anyway, so I don't know how great that would be. It'll be something I could look into in the future, but yeah. I mean, with a paycheck, I would be able to afford it for sure. A splitter. These things are like at the most $20, at the very most. Anyway, that being said, on the straight line. Blazing the competition. 3.3 seconds. The gap is maintained there. The Turismo, 8.7 seconds behind. That's just gotta be rubber banding at that point. So, there's that. I don't think we even need the turbo, but let's see. I think we're gonna take it off on this next race. Apricot Hill 2, a reverse track. Let's see. I think this might be our first reverse track of the playthrough. Not mistaken. Let's see what our opponents are. Sylvia of BMW and 240SX. Let's just try without the turbo and see. See how bad it is. Straight up. Back MX-5, even with the upgraded price car, only 2 seconds off. Not what you want to see, but we will get some prize money, so. Every dollar counts here for sure. Alright, well, we gotta put back on the turbo. 6,000 credits, man, we're really hurting there. We're really hurting. Money. I know this is gonna be. It's part of the challenge though, is trying to make up with low money. You know, you don't want to sell stuff, but we might have to. But yeah, that gap is not something that oil change is gonna fix. So, turbo's going back on. You have playing something newer like Forza 4 and the Crew 2. I've never played the Crew 2. I'm waiting it to go free. But I have been playing Wreckfest and I've been thinking about streaming it. I do want to try out sim racing stuff, which is fairly recent. I did Forza Horizon 4 once. That was fine, but that game is a little stale. It came out like literally 3 years ago, and most of what the player. But definitely, I do want to do some new stuff eventually. Everything I'm playing is long term. So, you will eventually get to everything. For now, the focus will be TT3 because I do want to seriously play this through and don't want to treat it like Need for Speed Carbon where I played it once, hyped it up to be a playthrough and then never went back to it. I do plan to come back to it at one point. Not for a while. Anyway, now we're immediately fighting with the 240. But this is better. We might have double the horsepower, but now we can fight up here with it. Not to be too cheeky. Down to next time. 104 Gran Turismo, as a playthrough series, especially the classic ones, are really fun, I think. Because this game is forgiving enough to like let you drive around and have fun, not have extreme penalties and stuff. Mess with the AI. Have your fun with it. Try out different things. Use your save data. Oh, 20 years. Play Forza Horizon 4, call it still, and then play a 20-year-old game. Here's the thing, is that when GT3 is out, that's the final version you get. Forza Horizon 4, you're supposed to be updated and have new content. A stream of new stuff to play. And they haven't had like a serious update since like the Lego expansion. Everything else is just like, here's a new batch of cars. Actually, no, that Eliminator thing that was tried to be a battle royale, that was the most recent like major update. But yeah, every Forza update's like, here's a batch of new cars, go crazy. And there's some cars that are fun, like the new McLarens, the Ferraris, the Corvette C8, stuff like that. But the car sounds are pretty much the same. Driving experience is not that different. And then there's other cars that just don't hit, like trucks, SUVs. Personally, I know there's some people who enjoy that, but I personally don't really care for them in my Forza game. I know we're playing GT3 with a bunch of street cars, but GT has a different like theme for that. GT3 is a game that could be, speed ran, started over brand new, quite literally like instantly. Just have to delete the memory card, save it, or whatever, or just take the memory card out. 360 the guy on the overtake. Totally. I don't know, I still think this game holds up well. And for something that's brand new for a playthrough, there's a lot of games that age poorly, and there's some games that age like a fine wine. This is one of those games that age like a fine wine. Anyway, we won the race kind of easily, because we had the turbo. But we get our money, which is probably the most important part. Prize car time. I think we're gonna get an FR car, but we'll see how usable it is. First prize car. Is the game gonna do a little bit of trolling? Our prize car. That's a Sylvia. Sylvia K's in a cute color. Game does a lot of trolling. So, there's our gold trophies. We are maybe screwed for money, but we'll see how we go. Depends what I can afford. Anyway, that's something to worry about for another segment. Let's take a look at our prize car. Sylvia K's S13, 172 horsepower, and a lime green two-tone. Faster than the MX-5 stock, but man, you have a lot of work to do. There's some money in our poverty situation. Mention that's gonna be worried for another segment. We're at 1.7%. Still 75% win-loss ratio. So that is segment